going to find out how you can make your garden grow this fall season. Here's Allison with that. Hey, Allison.
Hey, and just because it feels like winter out here right now, and it does, Tucker, doesn't mean that your garden doesn't have to suffer, because Derek Thomas is here. He is our gardening expert for How Does Your Garden Grow on most Fridays, and you're giving us some ideas about how to keep it pretty in the winter.
Keeping it pretty in the fall and winter, and you know, just because the temperatures have dipped,
yes,
we don't have to stop having, especially our fronts, beautiful fronts. You know, there's things like ornamental grasses that you can add that will keep the front looking pretty all winter long. Topiaries give you instant impact. These are evergreens that are for that front focal point. That's what you want to look, you want to start showing off the front of your house in the winter, because guests are going to be coming from the car to the house. The other thing that you want to think about is decorative planters. We took these chrysanthemums, which are wonderful fall plants, and all we've done is put them in a decorative pot.
because they're not going to last long.
They're not going to last long.
Right.
And then what you can do when these are done, you can actually segue that to something like the ornamental cabbage.
Oh, I love
which
how
will
that
also
looks.
be gorgeous, and this will last all winter. The ornamental cabbage does last all winter.
But you gave me a tip. You do have to water it.
You do have to water all winter long,
winter
as
long.
long as the temperature's not freezing.
Right.
Now, you know, some of the things like your grasses and things like that are a little bit hardier, but what this is all about is that anyone can go to the garden center and tackle getting that curb appeal up for the fall.
Right.
You know, and one of the things that you want to do is you want to start looking for decorative plants. There's several things that you want to keep in mind. You want to plant in groups. So instead of taking a single pansy, you want to plant a mass of pansies, because it makes a better impact. You want to use, you know, the focal point, so showing it off with bookends, if you will. You want to plant in succession. Getting the mums all open at once are going to give you blooms all at one time. What you want to make sure is that you plant some that have the blooms and some that have the buds. And then also, if you're in a pinch, you can take a plant like this that's in a grower's pot, get yourself a decorative planter, and within an hour, you've got instant impact. Or if you're lazy, take the container. You know, I put some paper down in there for drainage. Your guests will never know.
You don't have to be
See,
lazy.
Allison,
you
you
just
can
have to be
even
smart.
do it.
What are you trying to say about me, Derek?
You can do it.
Even you can do
No,
it.
I want you
green
to-
thumb heaven self.
No. You were
Okay.
asking some great questions
Yes.
before. You've just got this plant.
Right.
I want you to make I want you to make it beautiful.
Derek, this will conclude our session as I finish with really the masterpiece of the morning, I think. Let me just hide the pot right there. Derek Thomas, you were wonderful. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you,
For How Does
Allison.
Your Garden Grow? And here are just some tips to make your home more beautiful than it already is. Tony, back to you.
All right, very nice. That's great. Good stuff.